just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Start the show already. Sheesh. Hey, Ketchup.
Hey, Jay. Why are you in the middle?
Because Roz made this background.
Oh, now everybody has to look at you two times. Twice.
She needs to do better.
Oh, don't say that ever again. That's mean.
She needs to do better.
You're such a jerk.
But
I don't even know why she's friends with you. I seriously don't.
She put my face in the middle of my face. That's 2 times. Yes, it's 2 times more fun. That's what Mr. Landfill said. See, it's 2 times the fun. My eyes is happy. She's so thrilled. She's so thrilled. Her eyes are having a great time. Hello, all of you fine folks. I
think she meant her eyes are probably burning, Jay.
No, they're sparkling with love. With love.
Hey, Faves.
Hi, Faves. How are you? How are all of you fine folks? I hope you're doing well today. It's back to What the Hales, where today, Miyake's here. Hi, my love. Tug played a video game with the Pearhead. What? Tug played a video game with a Pearhead.
I didn't know that, but if he did, that's hilarious.
Oh, don't think you're out of the woodwork yet, Clark Stark. Oh no. You're back in the game again. Ray did another video. Clark.
Morning, everybody.
Ray did another video. You're back in it, my friend. You're back in it. Ray's still upset. He's still having another cry session.
Damn it, Clark. You can't seem to stay out of trouble.
This is Clark Stark. I tell you, he's over there. He's been stalking Boner Crusher for some weird reason at my request because I need to know where his travel trailer is or something. I really know where this travel trailer is at all times. I'm very focused on that over on my show. And I'm sitting here, and even last night, I was getting ready to go to bed, and I knelt beside my bed, and I said, "Dear Lord, please help me know where the travel trailer is. This is very important time."
You said the wrong prayer, Jay. You should have said the Lord of the Lost and Found prayer.
Oh, yeah, I should have done that. My bad. Boy, I'm terrible.
Maybe you can find it now if you do that one later.
Yeah, I'm going to do that one later because that's very important to me. Boner Crusher, I'm still on the lookout for this travel trailer. I'm very, very concerned about it. It's been a good day thus far because Fallen Hero did give 5 Just J memberships. Thank you. If you get one of those, thank Fallen Hero. They work hard for their money, and we're a couple clown losers over here. So thank you so much. Oh boy, it doesn't even stop right there because then Cindy gifted 5 Just Your Hip memberships. My goodness, thank you, Cindy. If you get one of those, thanks, Cindy. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Rare.
And Michael did 5 Just Your Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Michael. He works hard for his money. And remember, we're clown losers and we suck, but you get a members only stream on Tuesday. So that's very important. Talk to FLEABAG about that. She also does a wonderful members only stream one of these days. Thank you so much, Michael. Renee's Retro Relic says such enthusiasm, Ketchup. Great effort.
I try.
But Sister Cell gifted 20 Just J-Hip memberships. Oh, what did you do, Rosalind? Oh, we're going to get to you. We're going to get to you, Rosalind. Oh, yes, we will. Thank you. 20 gifted memberships from Sister Cell. If you get one of those, remember, Sister Cell is awesome. And it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Are you having a seizure?
Well, Rosalind wanted to know what she did. Rosalind, here's the thing. Okay, they didn't like, let me see. They didn't like this one, Ross. Let me see. I think it was this one here. See, my face is right in the middle of the backdrop, right? There's too many backdrops with just too many just J hips there.
It just scared me because there was two of you, and I didn't want to look at your face twice for the whole stream.
They weren't a fan of that one, Ross. They weren't a fan. So back to the drawing board. That's the thing. To celebrate Judge Gretch's birthday, cheer him up after being moved to closet as his office. Oh, he had to go to the closet? Oh, poor Rob Pate. But I mean, poor Judge Grudge. But happy birthday, Judge Grudge. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and you know, maybe you'll have another one. I don't know. I don't know. Clark. No, Scott Stark didn't, but you know, you might. Thank you, Rob Pate, for the 12. Boy, I tell you, did you watch the show last night, catch up?
Yeah, I watched just a little over half, and then I fell asleep, so I have to finish the rest.
I tell you one thing. I was listening to moronic, illiterate fat Tammy J, and she was saying on there, she was talking about when Jeremy Helms went up to the lady about the water bill and how he always had a camera in her face.
Straight up in my phrase.
Phrase. Hang on. Google. FRASE. Okay, no, that's not.
Or CE. Try CE.
Oh, yeah, CE. FRACE. Phrase. No, it came back with France.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No, it's phrase. And that's the thing, though, about Jeremy House. A lot of times he's walking around putting cameras in people's faces. Very terrible. Very
so
terrible.
Rude.
You know, anytime you have a camera in a face, that's bad. And then, you know, she was mad because I said that Scott Stark took the coward's way out and died rather than finishing his case. Well, actually, I repeated what Nick Rekieta said. To be honest with you, actually, it was a Nick Rekieta quote. Okay, it wasn't just a J Hip line. It was a Nick Rekieta quote. But I still stand by my decision on saying that because, well, if he was too old to file a stupid loser lawsuit like the one he did, then he shouldn't have filed it. That's on him. All right, he should have saw it through. If you're going to file something so stupid that's been litigated in court a million times over, you know, maybe live long enough to see it through. I'd go there, but then, of course, you know what happened after that? She said it's almost like we don't even care about human. That's what FLEABAG said. Yeah, apparently we don't even care about human. Not humanity, not human dignity, not humans. No, just I don't even care about human. Struggling with the words over there. I'll tell you that. Really struggling with the words on this one. You know, but they were probably still giddy over their big recommendation. They were still very giddy. Rob Pate says, Diane Chase, only 1 acre for sale. The 0.66 over the septic tank is homesteaded. Oh, that's true. Yes, over the septic tank. I didn't know they had a septic tank. I guess you just poop in the ground. I guess that's kind of, you know, it's not really a liner in there, I guess. Well, don't they use the post holes or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thank you anyways, Rob Pay. Thank you for the 5 for clearing that up. Anyways, it was a good show. They had pointed out the other day that just J Hip, she goes, what Jay? No flea cap? Huh, J Drip? Stain drip? Stain drain drip? Hip? Drip? No, I did other stuff. You would know what that meant if you ever tried it. But no, I did. And by the way, I was doing my rewatch of the trial, my trial rewatch, and it's not like, oh, this was a new thing, Fleabag. It was part 21 that I did yesterday. I know this is a novel concept, almost like a members only stream, but it's 4 months later into our $4.99 members package, which still has yet to include a members only stream that they're paying for. That's called being lazy. Well, they had a new thing the other day, though. Did you see this? They're still talking about the memorial over there, as I am as well. Now, this is a weird thing, a weird concept, Ketchup. You know what I better do?
Disclaimer.
Yeah, let's do that. Because we're just Jacob goes, oh, I should do this too.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polemopicus. I am a jurist in this great court and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J Hip channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet, and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles. Content is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polemopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. And now a message from the hosts.
Don't come at us, people.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people.
Yeah, don't come at us, people. That's very clear. Very clear. We don't like that. Well, look, see, even Rick Friend says, JJ is our protector. JJ is a good guy. Hey, look, Janice and B's been a member for 10 months. Thank you, Janice. Thank you for being a member for 10 months.
Morning, Roz. Hey, Coop.
Hey, Coop. Hey, Roz. How are you? Something to bark about? I think Felicia gets upset when no one talks about her. Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. I'm here for her today. Yes, I am. They did that memorial. Do you remember the memorial? Well, they made a dead memorial to celebrate life. I guess what happened was she raised $4,000, right? That'd be $4,000 that she raised to make a dead memorial to celebrate somebody's life. Now, this is a new one. Have you seen a lot of these happen before, Ketchup?
Well, I've only seen people that actually follow through and produce the memorial. So it's actually not a memorial until there's a memorial there.
That's what I would have thought too. But no, apparently they went out of their way to raise $4,000. My understanding is because they wanted to make a dead memorial, one that will never live. Yes, a memorial that no one will ever see. No one will get their hands on. No one will know anything about it. Yeah, that's what they're gonna. Yeah, sit tight. Just sit tight, Ketchup. One of these days, just one of these. You gotta sit tight and wait for it. It'll happen.
I don't have to hold my breath, do I?
I wouldn't suggest it because then we'll be having a memorial for you. Because this thing's never going to happen.
Right.
Yeah. we'll be having a catch-up memorial. I tell you that.
Well, that's why I was asking, because I was kind of worried, like, if I had to hold my breath, that it wasn't going to end well.
Yeah, that would not work. I tell you, the meme farmers were at it the other day too. I got some funny pics that were out there on the Facebooks. They made the Facebooks over there, and they were putting up some memes. I'll be sharing some of those today. We're gonna go over Boner Crusher's wonderful, wonderful video. He put out a new video. It was pretty good if you ever seen it. And then also, now she even mentioned the person that gave her $1,000 for the memorial, and she basically said, screw you. If you didn't give money, you don't need to know anything. But they did give money, and they still can't know anything. They gave you $1,000. All right. And they can't see the product that they purchased. Let's remember, they purchased a product, a memorial. You provided nothing. All right. No, they weren't just fundraising. They weren't just giving genetically. No. They were purchasing a product. It's a memorial, dummy. You didn't provide it. All right. It never happened. All right. That's called theft. All right. And now, all right, now you're claiming screw you, all right, to one of your fraud raising victims. So now this victim of FLEABAG, all right, of Lisa Lee, who, clearly took this person's money, provided no product. All right. Now she's saying screw you if this person wants to see the product, or maybe just get her money back or his money back. She says, no, screw you to her very own victim. That's how she treats her victims. I mean, I can't imagine treating a victim of mine this way. That's why I wouldn't have victims in the first place. But if I did, I'd apologize and make them feel better. But no. She's just going to keep her victims' money from her fraud raiser. By the way, Rickles, thank you. Polymopicus rocks. Thou shall not approach us thusly. Yes, you shall not. Thank you, Rickles. Thank you for the 2. Thank you so much. Rob Pate says, change the intro to JJ is our agitator. He wasn't meant to be made by the creator. No, just hip is an agitator. But he's a pretty good imitator when it comes to doing a flea cap for you. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for the 2. But yes, I will say this, though, to the individual. Hey, T's here, and I'm so late. T's is so pregnant. She's so late that we have a little one on its way. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Is it twins, T's? Is it twins? Because T's is so late, not just a little late. So late. 22 minutes late is T's.
Wow. Got another disclaimer or message that we forgot. I just put it in the chat.
Jay's a sweet potato. Hey, it's Joan's birthday. Happy birthday, Joan. Does Joan need a birthday song?
Happy birthday, Joan.
Happy birthday, Joan. Does Joan want a birthday song? Let me know, Joan. Otherwise, I'll just say happy birthday. Oh, wait. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That wasn't very nice, Jay.
Kara's Book says they want the birthday song. It's the birthday song. It's the birthday song. All right. Me. Oh, Joan says, sing, Jay, sing. Me. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better. But I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not special, but you're special to us, Joan. You're special to us, just not anybody else. No, you're special, Joan. We love you. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. And Tease T also, to celebrate Joan's birthday, gifted 10 Just J Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Tease T and remember, because they work hard for their money. And also, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Right here.
There's no excitement in that ketchup.
Because it's dumb and we shouldn't be doing it, and you're making me.
After Megan Fox stole my stick, I try and take it back, and you're not even excited about it. I don't bring it back all the time.
Megan was doing that before you were ever on YouTube, Jay.
Yeah, so you say. How do you know I didn't come up with it before I was on YouTube? You don't know that.
Well, it doesn't matter. You weren't doing it on here, so nobody knew you were doing it.
Well, yes,
and it wasn't offending anybody then. It is now.
I was doing it from my home, and she should have just known.
You should have kept it that way.
But I will say this, though. If you gave Fleabag $1,000, all right, and you were her one of her fraud raising victims, I will pay all travel expenses for you to go down to Florida and file a police report against Fleabag to hopefully get your money back. I would ask this much, though. Send her an email, ask for your money back. She did promise to send you a check back because she did not want your dirty money, you filthy, dirty money. I'll write you a check out of my own pocket, is what she said. Then, of course, everything that happens with Fleabag, no follow through. Just like she couldn't build a fence. No. She put a fence up, but she was given $1,000 to have it stained. Is there a stained fence there?
Nope.
That would not be project complete. That would be project failed or not complete. One of the two. Let's see. I think she was trying to put a child into a barndominium, which turned out to be a frauddominium. All right. Yeah, that didn't happen either. But instead, to keep a child safe and warm, safe from the elements. Yes, she had a Christmas party, and now when it rains, the child can hold a speaking spell over its head, some of its educational materials, to keep it warm and safe from the rain. Yes, can hold educational materials over its head. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that says nothing says I love a child like instead of a roof over your head, here's some learning materials to hold over your head when it rains. Yes, I've never seen somebody hate a child so much and want a child to be living in poverty so much just so they can continue their grift off of this said child for as long as possible, right? I've never seen somebody waste thousands upon thousands of dollars to throw somebody else into bankruptcy. You're magical, Fleabag. You are one magical person over there. Nobody in the history of the world has ever raised thousands of dollars, thousands, to put a family into bankruptcy and to put a kid in a shed. All right, in a hot box with the scorpions and the snakes and the spiders. No, just Fleabag. She did that. But hey, she didn't just get toys. She got educational materials. Well, she'll need that. All right, because she does care about a human.
That's right.
Yeah.
One human herself.
Yeah. It says another. Says human. That's. But no. When she says I love a child, all right, and I care about a child, she means she cares about the child long enough that she can continue to grift off the child for herself. I believe that's called hate, in my opinion, or utter disdain for a child that she raised thousands of dollars for to give them a Christmas party in an unfinished fence. I believe that's how this goes. And Dwayne says, unmuted Miyagi fun. I don't know why Miyagi won't talk. Hang on. Miyagi, say something.
Oh, boy.
Barking. Oh. Say something, Miyagi. No, Miyagi can't. Listen, Miyagi's been under the weather a little bit. She's been having morning sickness.
Oh, boy, JJ. You never know when to shut up.
She pops in with her eyes. Like, what? She sent me an email. She said she had been throwing up lately. So I just made an assumption. So poor Ketchup does not have to make the fox roar. It's really not a fox roar. Trust me. It's more like a fox disappointment.
It's like a wounded cat meow.
Thank you, Metal Bob. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Rob Pate says $2 more for the unmute. Well, I'm trying. I hit the unmute. She's shy. She's shy today. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, all that money and the fence didn't, and they didn't even seal it. Yeah, it'll warp and rot in 5 years. And not only that, Rob, I'm doing a show. Really? All right, if that's what you want.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate you. Hey, Chucky. Hey, DR. Audio Coffee. Karen's Books. Johnny D. How you guys doing today? All right, Jay, you can come back now.
Yeah, I almost thought I wasn't even going to be able to do a FLEACAP because I thought you
Yeah.
did because of Rob Pate. Rob Pate said,
Well, he paid for it.
We don't want a FLEACAP. Instead, we want Just J-Up to be muted. But yes, anyway, here's what I want. Send an email, ask FLEABAG for your money back. When she sends you a nasty email back and tells you to screw off and doesn't send you your $1,000, send over correspondence to Just J-Hip so I know that you sent an email over to FLEABAG, and then also write Just J-Hip a pledge that you will never, ever take out a loan to give money to scumbags ever again. And then Just J-Hip will pay personally out of his own pocket all of your travel expenses to go down to Florida and file a police report against thieving Lisa Lee, all right? A woman who literally took your money and now is mocking her very victim of the money she stole, all right? She took this lady's money or this gentleman's money, whoever it was, and now is mocking them on her show. She's mocking her victim. This is terrible what she's doing. I've heard of like worst person on planet Earth, all right? Yeah. And then there's FLEABAG, right? So you got Daryl Brooks and then FLEABAG. All right, that's like worst person on planet Earth, Daryl Brooks, and then worse than that, FLEABAG. Just terrible, terrible, terrible person. Now, I heard last night, because Tammy J, she's mega fat. She's a chunker, right? Allegedly. But it's not the same for FLEABAG. See, because she's a big gal. She ain't gonna lie, but she's a beautiful big gal, according to herself. But it's proportional. You have to remember she's proportionally fat. All right, her fat is so proportional that makes her a beautiful big gal, because she's a big gal, by the way. I mean, still massively, massively, massively fat, but proportional. All right, I think I found a few pictures.
Well, I thought she said that fat was 5 years ago. Fat.
It could be. Oh yeah. Well, and don't forget Tammy J. When that one picture was shown of her, that was a high school yearbook pic. Apparently, when she was in high school for her senior year, she was also allegedly 54. All right, so. So apparently, Tammy J graduated high school when she was 54. All right, now
better late than never, Jay. Better late than never.
That explains the illiterateness. Yes, that really does. That really does. And by the way, I know FLEABAG, you missed me the last 2 days because I covered other things. Actually, the last 3 days because I did members only novel. I did. And then I did 2 days of parts 20 and 21 of my Daryl Brooks retrial, but you were missing Just J-Hip. Well, I hope you're glad I'm back. Oh, I hope you're glad I'm back, because I am back.
I think she would have been, enjoying the break.
Yes, I enjoyed the break, but no, I'm back. I'm back, FLEABAG, per your request. Yeah. and I'll keep looking for that memorial. I'll keep hunting around for the dead memorial that Fleabag raised a bunch of money for. Yeah, she raised a bunch of money for a dead memorial.
I have a serious question, OJ.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be better than a piece of 4x4 or 2x4 in a bucket of concrete with a ribbon on it?
And
Do you think she's gonna make? Do you think the memorial that she supposedly is doing is gonna be better than that? That's pretty hard to beat.
No, there's no way, because there will never be a memorial. Because if she showed a memorial, it would have to be a $4,000 memorial. Otherwise, people would be like, "Oh, that's what you got for $4,000? Did you see what we did?" All right, to mock her dead memorial, the memorial where she said, "Here's a dead memorial to celebrate a life." No. But we're all scum. Why? Because we planted 3 pear trees? What's wrong with planting a tree? All right. But I understand, Fleabag, you've never done anything good in your life. All right. Yes, I forgot you did Christmas for a kid, but you didn't do that. No. Your audience did that.
No, she just takes the credit for what everyone else did.
You organized it. You didn't do shit. All right. Yes. You had people put up a fence. You didn't put up a fence. No. You collected the money. You didn't do shit. In fact, you received $1,000 from Only Me that said to stain the fence. Didn't do that because you're lazy. All right. You couldn't even have somebody else do it. And then, of course, you can't even do the Fraudraising project. No, you can't do that. You threw a bunch of lumber down there, 2 toilets and a water heater, and said, "Figure it out when you get the permits." And then you walked away, just like always. And then you said, "Oh, and by the way, the money's mine. I'm going to give the money back if they don't have permits by January." No. You didn't do that either, because you're a liar. All right, you're a liar and you are a thief. And quite frankly, even your accomplice, Victoria Wilkins or whatever her name is, she's just as culpable as you. She was doing the Christmas thing. But I heard when she was able to get up and around and go back to Otter Creek, that's when they were going to put the memorial down there. So I thought she's already been back there. Is she what? She's too fat to go down there too? What's the deal with this Tory?
It's our fault now. Now we're the excuse why they don't have it.
Just because now she's too fat. It's a long walk. She's got to put her husband, Mr. Leatherface, on a leash, and then she's got to get Sloper into the assless tutu to dance around on stage with the adult toys. It's a whole process. I forgot about that. It's a long walk on your knees, when you have a dog as a husband. It's a fun day so far, isn't it? Fun day. See, Fleabag, though, she did have some new material that came up. See, she's grifting for the next Christmas. Yep, she's doing a live grifting stream here from the garage. Have you ever noticed that when she opens or closes the garage, she mutes?
Yeah.
You don't need to mute for garage door. Maybe try it when you're hacking your emphysema into the microphone. You could give that a shot, but maybe not when you're opening or closing the garage door. Not really a problem to me.
If she's not smoking, why does the garage door need to be opened if it's cold outside?
Yeah, I don't know. She's always got the cigarettes in her mouth. Yep. I mean, she's got to continue on with her little emphysema dream over there. I noticed last night they're back up talking about the big boxing match between Gabe and and Tammy, the voice of reason.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, the voice of reason, Fat Tammy, she was like, it's fun to talk about, but it's never going to happen. Somebody's never going to do it, And then, of course, Slobby's like, "I think he should do it. I mean, because to be honest with you, if he doesn't, and then, of course, Gabe says, if he's such a businessman, this would be really good for business, Yes, going down, all right, to box some washed out, burnout handyman. All right. Yeah, that's going to be great for business. Some nobody washed out burnout. All right. Like Gabe. All right. The guy who's a handy. If you need your gutters cleaned out, check with Gabe. All right. I mean, he's a handyman. Yes. Jeremy Hills is going to go down to box with the handyman who's a complete burnout, which anyone could defeat the handyman. Just throw some pop rocks down on the mat. All right, he'll be snorting those things up. They'll be getting in his hair. You throw a few lines down there. All right, he's gonna get the munchies. You know, I mean, he's a pothead stoner. All right, yeah, that's gonna make for amazing YouTube, and it's for charity.
Well, how do you train when you're still smoking weed and cigarettes and whatever else?
He's gonna work out his jawline, eating all of the candy bars, you know. But remember, just the faint line, testing positive for the nose candy. Yeah, just the faint line.
Jay, it was just bagel seasoning.
Oh, yeah, it was bagel seasoning. I forgot he was snorting bagel seasoning. This is an odd one. I like the stories. I like where the stories of stupid go. I do like that. By the way, currently there's 293 of you here. Please hit the like button if you would, subscribe or share. Let people know we are live today. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, she is. It says the $200 super chat is mine. Was not nominated. Just saying. You know what? I saw, I've even shared it on this show, a $30 super chat that said, for Harley Grace. Didn't say for HG Christmas. Didn't say for a FLEABAG to use with how she wanted. It was a super chat that said for Harley Grace. But as, of course, she did remind us, she's never given them any money ever. Yes, we know it's called you're a thief. We understand this process. It's a good process that you got. It's a really good process of thieving people out of their money and then mocking your very own victims. Yes, the victims of Lisa Lee. Yes, Calvin, what is your question? I'll wait.
We've never gotten a play area for the child either.
No, they did. They got that tarp.
Yeah, that's bull. I'm saying he donated money for a play area, an outside play area for the child. Never happened.
It's a tarp. They put a tarp down. What more do you want? They have a tarp. All right, listen. If they can do a crummy project for a kid, they're going to do the crummy project and call it completed. Right? Fence, completed. All right, play area, tarp. All right, barn dominium, pile of sticks. All right.
Memorial. And a
toilet. Memorial, dead memorial. If you guys, they accomplish a lot of things down there. Unfortunately, just poorly and as cheap as possible, so they can profit from everything that's left over from their cheap ass lack of follow through. Yeah, I know how it works, FLEABAG. I've seen the game that you run. It's a fun one. And it's a very interesting thing. I was noticing though that we had some pictures actually of the PR team. I don't know if you had seen this one that had popped up there. But yeah, the PR team's doing. Wait, not Michelle's PR team. Michelle's PR team. This one's confusing. I'm not sure which one it is. But yeah, look at that. Oh, she did make it a point last night to point out. She is clearly not actually a walrus.
Oh, well.
Didn't she say, I am the walrus, cock-a-doodle-doo? What are we supposed to think, dummy? She comes right out and says, did she send Miyagi money? No, she didn't, Kelvin. She didn't send Miyagi anything. She didn't even give her banner. I know. She threatened to light it on fire as she does with all the rest of her victims.
She did.
what she does. Lisa Lee, when she does a project and takes money from them, you instantly become her victim. All right. Oh, wait, I think we're supposed to use the word dictum now. Dictum.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so is everyone who's ever given you money. They're all victims. Lisa Lee. All right. So I just wanted to point that out. But she says, she's done so much work. Miyagi says, I really am a dog. Well, actually, Miyagi said, I really a dog. I'm really a dog. Yeah. I'm really a dog, says Miyagi. Yeah. And she's really a walrus. She said, so I am the walrus. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Do you have a cock-a-doodle-doo noise on your soundboard?
No, I just got lips. I'm like, where's she been lately? Boy, I come out, I do an entire stream calling her and her children the R word, and next thing you know, lips runs away. It's like,
maybe she's been busy looking for that YouTube proof that she doesn't have.
Oh, yeah, that's what she's doing. See, I told you, there's a reason I do what I do. Yeah, I went out and made fun of Lips and her entire family, and then she ran away. So has gone for 5 straight days as Lips. Yeah, the disappearing act. As always. But if you want to, Lips, anytime, welcome back to the show, because Just J Hip will always be here, and I will always make fun of you, if need be. So yeah, this was another good one, good pick of FLEABAG. Yeah, good one. Oh, boy, I tell you what, did you see some of her specialties? She was talking about these the other day. Some of her specialties. Let's see, we'll get to some of these. Some of the things she's really good at here. Let's see how to make that a little bigger. See, it's a lies, spin, and fraud. Are my specialty. Well, also the chicken skins. She's got the chicken skins running down the front of her body there, her walrus suit, I guess. I like that she smokes 2 cigarettes at the time, but see, this walrus has too many teeth. If Miyagi's a dog, what does that make you, Jay? A dog lover. A dog lover. Hi, D spills the tea. Hi, D spills the tea.
Hey, D.
And by the way, D, if you didn't hear that, if the individual who gave $1,000 to FLEABAG wants to email FLEABAG, ask for the money back, and she does not get the money back, Just J will personally pay all travel expenses for her to go down and file police report against FLEABAG. Of course, I will do so because she was promised her $1,000 back by Lisa. She said she would write a damn check out of her own damn pocket, which makes sense. That's where the money went in the first place. Okay? So if FLEABAG's victim wants to send a simple email over asking for the money back and does not get it, let me know. D spills the tea. I will pay all travel expenses for her to go down, file a police report. All I need is one thing, a pledge, never to give money ever to scumbags ever again. Please, it's a pledge. It's a pledge that you won't do it. You can't do it. You got to double check things. Don't let people get into your hearts and go, oh my God, I need the help. No. Double check. Make sure you're not becoming a victim yourself of such a terrible person. But yeah, someone who specializes in lies, spin, and fraud. Yes, that would be FLEABAG over there. Yeah, she's pretty good at that catch-up. Have you noticed that? Oh boy. Let me see. Oh, I like this one though. Oh, I got another one. We're gonna get to Ray Boner Crusher here shortly. Ray Boner Crusher. You don't want to miss this. Ray's pretty good. He even does a sound effect. I don't know if it was on purpose, but see, it says so when you, like your insane leader, don't vet your facts, but type it anyway. Yeah, that's what they do. They just type away, talk away, and they don't vet anything. They never did. Thank you, D spills the tea. I will relay your message. Thank you. Thank you very much. Because I like to correct the problems, and I like to correct, Lisa's fraud, and also help her victims, okay? Her victims. Very, very terrible. You know what I don't have over here? Ketchup.
What's that, Jay?
I don't have any victims over here because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm what some might call the good guy.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
they did say that you were a cape, didn't they?
They did. That's what they said. They said I'm a Cape guy. I'm a Cape guy. By the way, please hit that like, subscribe. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Much love to all of you fine folks. And I do have a FLEACAP for you today because I know FLEABAG was very upset about last night. She was missing. Now, she was also salty about Rosa Puke. What's that all about? What Rosalind Duke do?
I have no idea. Rosalind never talks about her, ever.
Yep, Rosalind's doing a timeline involving Otter Creek and I believe LMNOP and John Crook. John Crook is a genius, by the way.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
By the way, I want to mention this. Like, John Crook gets court filings, right? And of course, he doesn't understand them, so he sends them, of course, to his lawyer, FLEABAG. Okay, he's like, I don't know. Does this say what I think it says? And she's like, well, no, I know you didn't read it because you can't read, John Crook. And John Crook, who cannot read, had to send it to FLEABAG, who had trouble reading it herself. See, she ran from her bedroom into the garage, and she was so out of breath after doing this long distance run of 40 feet. Right? She was so out of breath from doing this long distance run from the bedroom to the garage, where she then contacted another lawyer. All right, that would be Paint Chips. Who said, does this say what I think it might say? And then, of course, Paint Chips said, oh, this looks like it's a good deal. All right, so yeah, that. She was so out of breath from going to the bedroom to the garage. Did you see Paint Chips put out some more disgusting videos? I won't even share them. Because, you know, that fat fuck, I'll tell you this much. All he does is put out sexual content, which is weird because according to Prison B, all right, he's massively gay. So why does he make all this sexual content about Megan Fox all the time? Because you usually don't see that out of, you know, extremely gay men like Paint Chips, which is my understanding for Prison B, because in prison, you know, he was the lowest of the low. All right. I mean, Prison B, when he was tired of Paint Chips, you know, he would make her walk the block, the cell block, mind you, the cell block, of course, and put out to make a little extra money. Prison B would put him out on the block, walking the block. And he enjoyed it. He had a welcome mat right on his ass. And so my understanding is, right now, this fat fuck is extremely gay. All right, yet he keeps making all this sexual content about Megan Fox. I'm very confused on this one, Ketchup. Any thoughts?
Not at this time, Jay.
Okay. Not at this time. So, yeah, this is kind of weird, but he's disgusting. I mean, he is as disgusting as, of course, his father, Richard A. Luthman Sr., who's super mega disgusting, a sick individual with no friends, who nobody likes. Everyone hates his guts. He doesn't have any friends, allegedly lives in Florida. He's also, from what I can tell, stupid. He files dumb, disgusting motions in a court of law, in a court case that he's not a part of. Yeah, no, he's also a very sick-minded individual who nobody likes and is disgusting, but not as disgusting, of course, as Richard A. Luthman Jr. Now, that makes sense, too. He's also disgusting, and best I can tell from our conversations with Prison B is that he's also massively gay, but makes a bunch of disgusting sexual content about Megan Fox. It's a very odd situation as this one, especially when he's currently in a relationship with Volmit. It was my understanding the two of them were a couple. I thought maybe that's changed. I don't know. I'll have to catch the next the next episode of The Unwatchables and just see what happens on the next one. It's kind of like the Kardashians over there. You watch The Unwatchables, you're like, Well, it's the same thing, just no success. But yeah, getting back to Fleabag, very upset with Rosalind Duke. I think it's because, this is my understanding, I think it's because she's jealous. See, because I believe she's the same age as Rosalind, maybe a year younger. All right, but she's nasty, disgusting. Her teeth fell out of her mouth. So, of course, it's like she's like back in high school. She's jealous of the popular girl. The witty, popular, smart, delightful, beautiful Rosalind Duke. Yeah, no, she's just jealous, right? Because she's disgusting. So she's, for some reason, attacking somebody who's not doing a show about her. I don't think she ever has. She does a show about Elemental P. It has nothing to do with Fleabag, but of course Fleabag has to make it about herself. That's what she does. That's a weird move, but it's an odd one. It's an odd one, I'll say. I say. But
is that Yosemite Sam, Jay?
Yeah, but no, that's maybe in Foghorn Leghorn or whatever his name is.
Oh, okay.
I say. But no, Ray had a good video that he put out yesterday. He had some sound effects in it. I got a few timestamps so we don't have to listen to the whole thing. At that time, okay, that's when he talks about Clark Stark again. Yeah, that happened. Okay, yeah, that should be interesting. Paint Chips and Vomit, quite the couple there. They are quite the couple. Quite the little couple, the little duo. They love each other. Yeah, they're going to be around forever. Hugging, kissing, failing. Let me make sure I got my volume turned up. I don't want to miss Boner Crusher here. Well, you know what I should do? Hang on. Let me remove this from the screen. Let me see if we can get comments up in here. Let me see. Go down here. Mm-hmm. Okay, live chat replay. That's what we want.
Oh, that's illegal.
Oh, yeah. By the way, don't share any of our chat content, pictures, screenshots.
I put it in the chat earlier.
Don't do that. It's completely illegal. It's against the law. If you do so, this is copyrighted. This is a copyright. Yep, I'll turn you in to the FBI. FBI. Also, if Bonnie could put it up there, terrible Bonnie, not our Bonnie, but terrible Bonnie from their side, if you could put up something so ridiculous and stupid in the chat, I would appreciate it. Terrible Bonnie. Can we get terrible Bonnie over here to also put something stupid in my chat? All right, that says something so completely stupid. Thank you. Ketchup put it in there for us. Terrible, stupid Bonnie. Yes, Bonnie. No, sharing a chat is not illegal. Much like sharing a YouTube stream isn't illegal as long as you make it your own. Stop it. Stop saying stupid shit, you people. I'm so tired of it. Boston says, I can't wait to discuss her. I love her so much and she's so relevant to my content. I wish that Fleabag would come on my show. Oh, no, it didn't say that. It says, I'm not interested in discussing her. She's irrelevant to my content. Yes, she is. She's irrelevant. All right. She's my content. Actually, she's not even my content. All right. She's 1/3 of my content. Of my 9 streams a week, I do what the hell's 3 times. All right, Fleabag, you should try doing something else. Oh, no, she did. I remember the Guardian shows.
Yeah, that was a snoozer.
Those were good ones. Yeah, every time she's had lips on, they've been wonderful shows. Just sharing so much. Yeah, Bonnie shares that every 20 seconds. Yeah, terrible Bonnie shares that every 20 seconds, the stupid thing in the chat. All right, and then Stream Elements starts sharing it too. All right, because apparently that application's stupid. All right, it's so dumb over there. I've never met it.
Elements.
Jay, you're giving them their character today. I'm loving it. Yes, I do my best. Well, she missed me. Fatty said she missed me, and so I'm back. I'm back from the dead. Kind of like where the memorial is. Because it's dead. Dead on arrival, never arrived. Yes, the dead memorial for $4,000 that no one can see, even the people that paid for it. No, no, no. Then she just makes fun of you and you become a bigger victim of Fleabag. Well, let's see what Ray has to say. It'll probably be pretty good.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Do something.
Well, he's breathing.
Sort of, loosely.
Mouth breathing. Well, he was.
Do something.
I don't know if you
He
can
must
hear
be
me or
listening
not.
to something in his headphones.
Oh, that's what happened. He had his Walkman on. Yeah, he was listening to his Walkman and forgot he was live. As you can see, the chat's scrolling by super fast over here. Just, I can't even keep up with it. The chat's going by too fast over here. Rosalind, it's going too fast. You can't see it. Just sit tight. It's going really fast. Sit tight. I'm on chat going over here.
Just going to do something different here. And something isn't working, but I don't know what. So.
Oh, well, hang on. Let me see if I can get the chat to go. Let me see. Maybe this is on my end. Give me a second here. I'll refresh. Let me see. And we're going to pull up chat again. I think we got it this time. I think we got it here. No, I can't quite get it to go. Well, we'll let it keep playing, see if chat shows up. Because I know Lucinda's in there. I know Lucinda does show up. Well, we'll go back to the video here. We'll go to the main screen here. We'll see what happens. Let's see.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, good morning or good afternoon, not morning. Lucinda, see you on here.
Hi, Lucinda.
Monica. Joy Sada. Hello.
Joy Sat.
SS Leona.
Hi, Leona.
Good afternoon. Bearded. Good afternoon.
Bearded, how are you? He's doing something different today.
Had a little trouble with my settings here. Don't know why. I'm hoping my mic is working okay for you. I was getting a little echo out of it earlier, so.
Yeah, we know. We saw you on Tuesday on Fleabag Show. Do something. Entertain.
Go back in here again.
Do words. Is his mouth broken? I mean, we're 3.5 minutes in. Do words, Ray. Do words.
Any words.
Anything will do. Fart. Oh, I think he does do that. Hang on, sit tight. I think we'll get to the fart.
Still having troubles with it.
Well, you'll figure it out one of these days. Don't worry. Sit tight.
And Gigi, I see you're in here. Welcome. Flying the Skies.
Flying the Sky.
I see you in here. Bobbick, see you in here.
Bobbick. I like where it says clear throat again.
For some reason, my other camera isn't.
I like how even the audio replay says clear throat again. Like even it's getting tired of it already. Hello, paper shredder. Yeah, paper shredder right behind him. Hello, paper shredder. Hello, mirror on wall. He's just saying hello to things in his room. Hello, lamp. It's not even chat. It's just things lying around. Hello, staple remover. Hello, mouse.
Whiteout.
I thought there were people in these chat, but hello, toenail clipper. We thought this was his chat, but it's just crap around his house. Hello, banner. Hello, doorknob. Dresser and dresser drawer.
Hey, flag.
Hello, light switch. That's his flag for when he passes. He's had it pre-made. He's got it all set up. Hello, monitor with an E because it's a unique screen name. What's that pink thing up on his wall next to the banner? Is that some crock or something that he's got stuck on the wall like his shoe got stuck up there?
I honestly have no idea. I zoomed in on it, and it's very weird. It has like a circle thing coming off of it, and then I don't know.
Hello, unopened benefits check. Hello, private investigator. Hello, Stark taking pictures of my travel trailer. It's a ballet shoe. It's a ballet shoe. So his wife is doing, or so now. Oh no, Ray is doing ballet now.
Oh, it might be a ballet shoe, like a
Oh, so Ray does ballet. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it does look like a ballet shoe.
I didn't see that coming in today, but apparently, yes, Ray also does ballet. So we're
Well, when he has both of his ballet shoes, he does ballet.
He said, "Hey, Flutta." Flutta wasn't in there.
Working on here. At least I can't get it up to run.
You can't get it up to run. No, Ray, don't be getting it up.
Oh no.
Well.
Okay,
Hey, Peculiar.
Skippy Girl, I see you.
Hi, Scampy Girl.
Okay, I threw a word up there to go over a little bit. It's called reality.
Oh!
And it seems like a lot of the different creators out there, they're creating a different reality, I think, than what the real reality. They create.
Ray's going to talk to us about real reality because a lot of creators, Ray of all people, are going to be telling us about reality. Don't worry, he'll get to the part later on where he talks about, oh, trust me, once I put this video out, they're going to try to find a way to make fun of it. Well, no, I'm turning it into a comedy, right? Because you see, you put out this boring ass show, right? But Just J Hip is having a wonderful time with it. All right. By the way, don't forget to say hi to Clark Stark. I'm sending him back your way. All right, sending him back your way. Quite frankly, Ray, I don't know where this travel trailer is, and I need to know. I need to know a very important part of my life. When I go to bed at night, if I don't know where that travel trailer is, boy, I cry. I'm worried. I stay up late at night. I struggle. I struggle to get through my days just wondering. And yes, and even Clark Stark says, I'm on my way, Just J Hip. I'm on my way. On my way. Says Clark Stark in the chat. Look at that, Ray. Clark's on his way. He's going to be taking pictures of the travel trailer. I want to see if it's moved at all. This is a big portion of my life. By the way, if you haven't, please do go over and check out Ray Boner Crusher at raybonercrusher.com or whatever he's at. I don't know, like a YouTube thing or something. Go check him out. He's a great, wonderful, wonderful watch. I support everything that he does. He was pretty happy the other night after the recommendation came down by Melitho. He was so happy that apparently a bunch of his Christian buddies came over and they watched a bunch of Revenge Prawn.
They broke out the good stuff?
Yeah, they broke out the good stuff. He's like, I sent an email out to all my Christian buddies, like, do you want to come over and watch some Revenge Prawn of Megan Fox? And they all responded with, cool, I'll check it out. Just like all the normal Christians do, you know. When I get together with my Christian buddies, right? I mean, a lot of times we're just trying to figure out what kind of Revenge Prawn we want to watch. Like, do we want one with a storyline or? It's typical Christian behavior. But by the way, Ray, I've never said you were weird or strange. No, creepy. Yeah, I've been pretty creepy, but I've never said weird or strange. Delusional, slightly, but I appreciate you talking to me about reality.
Hate their own. Some of it has to do with court stuff. Some of it has to do with defending what they're doing to people out there, let's say like myself, or others that have an opposing view of Mr. Hales. It seems like he's the hub of everything that's going on, obviously.
Yeah. See, because I got an email today from Jeremy Hales telling me what to do my show about. Just like, yesterday when I did a Daryl Brooks show, I got email from Jeremy Hales and said, hey, Jay, could you please do Daryl Brooks today, part 21, rather than a FLEABAG show? And I was like, oh, well, yeah, definitely, Jeremy, if that's what I'm supposed to do today. But yeah, so I'm taking my orders here, just towing the company line over here.
Right. At the end of the day, it's his channel, his rules.
Yeah, basically. Yep. Yeah. Often when my lead moderator, tells me what to do, I quickly have to hop on and do the show,
And sometimes you look at it and you wonder where he comes up with the things he does. And the one thing you can be sure of is there's a lot of things that are being said that just aren't true.
Go, yeah, I've heard that.
And a lot of people take it.
I agree with that.
So often they start questioning.
Yeah, I agree with that. I heard something that was said that was untrue, right? I remember it involved making a memorial for $4,000 and then giving one of your victims their $1,000 back and writing a check out of their own pocket. Also, if there's no permits by the end of January, I'm sending all of the money back for the fraudiminium. Yeah, I remember a lot of things that were said that weren't true. Or I guess maybe they just haven't gotten around to it yet. Oh, well, it's kind of like putting up a memorial. It takes them a while to get around to things. In fact, 15 months later and still no memorial. So, no, I guess it does take a little long, which is odd because, FLEABAG can run from the bedroom all the way to the garage without completely running out of breath. All right, she made it there alive, nearly died from the journey, from the, long distance run, but still. All right, these are people that are heavily committed to doing what they do. Like when it comes to taking your money quickly, they will do so. When it comes to giving your money back for their lack of, say follow through, well, no, there's not a lot of follow through when it comes to giving their victims back their money. Now, by the way, when Megan Fox started my channel, I was watching the FLEABAG show and she has. When Megan Fox started mine and ROSALYN Duke's channels, she brought us along and had us start up channels to talk about Jeremy Hales and go after Volpe, right? Because that's what we did. And so, whenever I get in trouble, if you want to know why Megan Fox gets in trouble, well, it's because She brought me along. Everything I do is Megan Fox's fault. This is very clear according to Fleabag logic. This is very, very clear. Very clear. Very clear. Well, let's continue on here. So it looks like we're doing pretty good here. Oh, Crystal Thomas gifting 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Crystal. If you get one of those. Thank Crystal. She works hard for her money. And remember, all right, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Wow.
She knows I won't go on with this show. I'll just sit here and
You're extorting meows from me, Jay.
I'm extorting meows from ketchup.
Oh, pretty proud of yourself, huh?
I'm like Fleabag. You're my victim. You're never getting those meows back. They're never happening.
Is it true or isn't it?
I don't know.
Just because something's said doesn't make it so.
Well, yeah.
And a lot of times I notice that they'll take and spend 100 to 200 words giving you their reality of a word or a paragraph.
Huh?
And
we'll spend 200 words to give our reality of a single word or a paragraph. That may be 200 words long. I don't know. But apparently we'll spend 100 to 200 words talking about a word or a paragraph. Okay, this is a weird one here.
Let's put it this way. They'll take a video that might be an hour long and spend 3 hours on it. It's almost an impossibility.
No, it's not, Ray. It's not, because I'm not going to put in 3 hours making these fine folks watch your video. No. They can't handle it. They'd all be in stitches. I'd be sending people to the hospital of laughter. So no. You can do your video for 3 hours. My audience can't handle it because my show's too funny. But, I know your audience can handle it. That's very clear. You've made this very, very clear. Anyways, we'll continue on.
And I've never seen anything like that quite before.
No, not quite before.
But a lot of us double talk.
Mm-hmm. That's rich coming from you, Ray.
The transcript gets it wrong. He says a lot of it's double talk, but it says, but a lot of us double talk. Even the transcript won't lie. The transcript's like, no. Nope. A lot of us double talk. That's what coming out of Ray's mouth. Yes, that makes sense now. Even the transcript's like, I'm not lying. I'm going to say the truth over here. I'm not saying what you say, Ray. Okay? I'm not going to court, for God's sakes. So even the closed captions, like, screw you, dude. I'm going to tell the truth.
And don't forget, we're getting the description of what reality is from the guy who makes fake phone calls.
I know. I was on the phone with him, I remember.
That's right, I forgot.
It was just champ. It was awesome. Well, let's pop forward a little bit. Let's go to, what do I have here? Maybe the 12-minute mark. Oh, that's always a good one. Let's go there.
But I can tell you this, that in the way I look at it, my reality is I'll never meet anybody like my wife again. It'd be impossible. We grew up and we formed a reality of our own together. And I don't have enough time to do that over again.
No, you don't, Ray. I don't think you're going to live 62 more years. I don't. But I'm holding out hope, actually.
All I can do is do the best I can with what I got.
Maybe spend a little less time in Bible study.
Well, he's going to do the best with what he got. And hopefully he gives, Oh, wait, and goes. Oh, we'll see.
Hope that I don't get a lot of interference, which right now, on a regular basis, I seem to be involved with a lot of channels out there. All these that are following Jeremy are doing everything they can to make my life miserable.
How am I making your life miserable? I'm making you a goddamn rock star over here, Ray. For God's sakes. All right, I've taken your miserable, terrible show and I've turned it into one of the greatest things on earth. I'm doing you a solid here, bro. All right, quite frankly, all right, watch my show and then do your show, but the same way, you know? And then I wouldn't even be able to turn your show into a comedy if you did the exact same thing I do. All right, so see, I'm doing you a solid here, brother. All right, just, embrace it, for goodness sakes. All right, and no, once again, I'm not following Jeremy. I mean, yes, he did tell me to do this today, of course, he did send me the email. I got the fax. That gave me instructions on my show. Boner Crusher sitting next to his paper shredder, still waiting for a fax to come out. It always comes out in pieces. The fax machine's broken.
It must be out of ink.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I got off script right there. Sorry. Jeremy, if you hear this, I got off script. My bad.
And they started out quite some time ago. But in the last couple of months, since my wife has passed away, they seem to have stepped up a little more. The court actions have actually slowed down. But I think because they have a lack of things to talk about, they decided to make my life as miserable as they can in the last months or years, whatever I've got left. They're going to make me or punish me for my opinions.
We're punishing him? Ray, if I get this much punishment in my life, I can't wait to have it. Please, can I be punished as badly as Ray is being punished by Just Stray Hip? Oh my goodness, can we all have this punishment that's so terrible? Ray's a moron. He is. I'm not making your life miserable. I'm turning you into a rock star. Embrace it, my friend. Did you see, by the way, before I go any further, did you see what Paint Chips did to Just Stray Hip the other day?
No.
In his middle of his video with his revenge porn of Megan Fox again, he gave me a horse face hip and turned me into a double.
Oh, that was nice.
That was hurtful.
He's still calling you J Jip.
Ray, your friend Paint Chips is punishing me and making my life miserable. Ray, can't you talk to Paint Chips? He's making my life miserable, punishing me with the horse face hip. Again, it was terrible. My life was ruined, Ray. I'm being punished by Paint Chips. Punish me, Ray. Please go to your revenge prawn making friend who's the criminal and felon. Also was a good lawyer, won some pretty big cases in his time. Go, please talk to your friend who's destroying my life.
And ask your singing buddy Lips to put his horse face hip video back up, please.
Yes, and then go ask Lips to put back up my horse face hip video, and also stop lying about me, which she has done. She hasn't done a video since I went out, said the R word, and made fun of her entire family, including her children. She has not been back on YouTube since. So mission accomplished, I think.
I doubt it.
Well, that was my point, though. All right, stop lying at least about me. All right, but definitely go do Ricada's show, because I asked Ricada to ask her, do you have proof where Jay struck your channel? Because I don't think he knows how to. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll definitely be asking that. So go do Ricada. Go do Ricada for sure. He does. And the thing is, Ricada does a nice, solid, fair interview. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was watching last night. Even FLEABAG said, you know, she doesn't know anything about the guy, but she hopes he's turned his life around. But, you know, he's going to hop into the what the hell's thing because he does what Megan Fox tells him to do. And now he's paid for by Jeremy Hales, I guess. Ricketta, you're being paid by Jeremy Hales. I'm just saying. Nick Ricketta, he's on the take. He's on the take over there, this guy. I mean, yes, I get paid by Jeremy. Who doesn't? All right, we all do. Yeah, it's part of the deal. No.
The deal you guys dreamed up.
Well, actually, I got paid by James. See, he gifted 10 Just J-Hip memberships. See, it wasn't even Oh, wait. You think that's a Jeremy House alt account? No, it's not alt account. It's James who gifted 10 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank James. James is terrific. Works hard for his money. And quite frankly, we're some clown losers over here. But welcome to the hippies, where you do get a members-only stream on Tuesdays, FLEABAG. So if you wonder why I don't give a FLEACAP on Tuesdays, that would be my members-only stream. You should try one, you know, rather than defrauding your own subscribers, or as I will call them, also victims of you. Yes, thank you, James. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, my friend. Well, let's see. We're going to get through the punishment here.
What a shame to go through this far in life, and all of a sudden your opinion doesn't count anymore.
Oh, it counts.
Except in the reality shows. You see,
what?
Each video out there, they're running their own reality show. And I'm not allowed to be in that ring, if you will.
You can get in any ring you want. I don't understand. You're doing a stream right now, dummy. I'm very confused why he can't get in the ring. This is nutty. You're in the ring. What ketchup are you getting this one?
Nope.
No, me neither. But hey, Gary, also known as Jeremy Hales, Gary gifted 10 Just J-Hip gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Gary. If you get one of those, thank Gary or Jeremy Hales. They work hard for their money. And it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Well.
And Lips comes on sometimes. See? Thank you, Gary. Why does he think he's not allowed to be in the ring? He's in the ring. He's doing a show right now. We're watching the show. He's doing a good job. I'm liking it.
And the way they try to stop it is, well, they try to threaten people that are going to be witnesses, let's say, in one of the court cases out there. If you remember, it's only been a few months ago that the threat was out there that anything that was said, if you were a witness, it was going to be used in future cases.
That was your friend
the other
Lisa.
threat is, well, there's
that said that, Ray.
Stop defaming people, and they won't use it in future cases. I tried that, Ray.
But that was literally Lisa that said that.
I can't. You know what sucks? I can't find the part where he farts. At first, I thought he hit a soundboard, but no, I was like, I don't think that was soundboard. No, it's not that. I'll look for that for tomorrow afternoon with Star.
And all along the way, somebody else is making the business that could someday make a profit, maybe. On the other hand, if he loses and loses big and the slap suits take over, then the reality that we were talking about.
Wait, there's going to be slap suits. What's that? Jeremy, protect yourself. You're going to get slapped with suits.
Yeah.
There you go. That's going to be interesting. Oh, I bet you'll be Vomit. He's going to be at the Joseph A. Banks getting the suits to slap Jeremy. Yup, the slap suits. There'll be slap suits. All donated from Vomit on loan. All right, they're going to be, the tags are still going to be on them. Be careful. But there'll be a lot of slap suits. A lot of slap suits for Vomit. Jeremy told Tug to tell Megan to tell Miyagi to give you $4.99. Don't tell anyone though. Thank you, perpetually puzzled. Not puzzle puzzler. No, not puzzle puzzler. No, I'm not going to tell anybody. No. Thank you, Jeremy Hales. Thank you for the $4.99. Thank you. You know what I could do? Rather than reading the super chat, I could just have my co-host go, "Thanks, Puzzle Puzzler," and then occasionally I'll go, "Yeah, thanks." Good. We could try that one out. Catch up.
Nah.
That's what they do over there. They get the super chat and never read it. They just thank them for sending it. Kind of. Actually, Fleabag doesn't. It's Tammy's job to thank them. It's Fat Tammy's job has to thank them for the super chat that she doesn't get.
I know.
It's an odd thing over there. It's a really odd way.
It is.
But Jeremy's about ready to get slapped with suits from Volmit. This is an odd move, but we'll see if this pays off. It might pay off big.
That is. He thinks it's going to be protected by putting them in LLCs. And he's said that and stated it multiple times. Now, when you do that, it shows intent of what you're doing with protective enterprise. And the one thing I can tell you is, if you look at laws like, well, let's just go off the rails here a minute.
We're going to go off the rails. Prepare yourself, people. We're going off the rails. Hang on. Hang tight. Hang tight. We're going to go off the rails.
Some people have thought, well, maybe I can protect my funding. But what about, there's a Brady law back there for fathers that owe money. That follows you to your grave. That if you owe money, it follows you to your grave to pay for child support.
No, it doesn't. Go talk to Lips. Go to a different state, dummy. Go to a different state. No, it doesn't. Ray is lying. Go listen to Lips. Lips says if you owe child support, go to another state. Doesn't follow you to other states. Lips said so with Doritos. All right, go listen to them. Ray is lying right here, or not listening to his best friends. He's not listening to the Federigos. If you owe child support, no, you move to another state. I've heard this. I know where this is going. He is wrong. He is wrong, right, Catch Up?
Yep.
Yep. So, no, and by the way, all of you, this is not legal advice, but I am saying if you do owe child support, you don't want to pay it, just move to another state. It's okay. And if you have a protective order against you, and the person you want to go after goes to another state, you can go after to that other state, and the protective order is null and void there. Because
just wait till they go on vacation, and then you can go and,
then you can go and do whatever you want to do to them there, because it's
right
there. Yeah, you can go harass them and attack them, whatever you want to do. Because I heard
like a free pass.
Yep, free pass. It's a free pass. Yep. You can even print one out online. You print it's free pass. It says free pass. And the free pass from the Federigos. There you go.
Free Federigos harass pass.
It's the Federigos. See, this is the problem with Ray. He doesn't listen to his own friends. And now he's going off on some child support thing where this is not true. You do not have to pay child support if you move to a different state. Friends, the Federigos confirm this with their legal advice that they gave. Legal advice, okay? Keep that in mind. If any of you hear that over here.
Leslie said it, and she was backed up by her lawyer.
Yep. And so I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm repeating the legal advice I got on their show. All right. So we'll follow that back to the Federigos, not just Jacob.
So no matter how you try to protect it, you can do all kinds of things. The reality is, even after you're gone, any finances that are left in your estate will go to pay that debt.
Yeah, we know. Go talk to Stark about that. Thank you for pointing that out, Ray. Go talk to Stark. Well, maybe not to him, but maybe like his wife or something. But yes, go talk to the Starks about this. We know how this works. It's currently in action. By the way, Coop, just so you know, Coop, probably go a little late today, okay? I haven't done a What the Hales in a few days, so I'm probably going to go to about 10:15, 10:20. All right, I don't want you yelling at just J-Hip. All right, I'm gonna redirect over to you. I'm gonna redirect. Don't
Leave
yell.
Coop alone.
Don't yell at just J Hip. I'm gonna redirect over there. Okay? I got a flea cap, and I got a flea cap. It's a doozy. It's a doozy.
Well, when you reach out there and say you're going to do something that the intent is to break the law by protecting things, and then you go out and break the law all you want, and you don't want to be able to collect the money that you're directly earned, and that you've got holding directly for yourself, and you can't hold it in a trust, by the way, when you lie about things like that you're going to go out and commit breaking the law. So we'll just see how well that goes over. The reality is there's usually a lot of ways to crack the shell of an egg.
What
And,
the
we're gonna see
hell is
what
he
it takes.
talking about trust?
Listen,
What trust?
there's a lot of ways to crack a shell in an egg. All right. And then
Yeah.
making the trust in the thing, and it's a whole different reality, is the thing.
It is. Like, Ray, please see your doctor. Please see a doctor, Ray.
Jerry's rage quitting. How dare you call us fat people fat? This message traveled the chain of command. I can't help that. Me and gravity battles daily. Jerry Schneider's rage quitting. Jerry Schneider left. He left. I didn't call anyone fat. I called FLEABAG fat, and I called Fat Tammy J fat because that's their names, I believe. I was watching. I was watching Tug. He was saying I was watching the Fat Show, so I assumed that was part of their name. I got that from Tug. Blame Tug, not just J. I'm adorably awesome. All right, I can't get blamed for everything. No. That falls over on Megan Fox, who started my show. Thank you, Jerry, though. Thank you for the 5. And Peculiar says, FLEACAP bonus! Thank you, Peculiar. Hey, by the way, FLEABAG, I got a sippy chat from Peculiar Flipper, ungrateful bee. Look, it's even got unicorn jizz in it. Look, the unicorn's pooping and jizzing and pooping, and it's unicorn jazzing with clowns, and it's an interesting one. Cubby Cat's at least rage staying for $2. Thank you, Cubby Cat. Thank you. Hey, we should get to, let's see, where's Clark Stark come in? Yeah.
I mean, Peculiar, you shouldn't even be in here right now. You should be worshiping that photo that they made you.
Yeah, you're supposed to be praying to the photo that no magic made for you. Let's see if I can find Clark Stark here. I don't think he mentions them by name, but we have the general idea of what's going on here. Let me see here. We'll go to about.
You should write down these timestamps ahead of time, Jay, when you watch it.
I didn't write down the exact to the second.
And physically.
Oh.
So
I get them.
what was I thinking? Doing to others as you would have done, as you would have them done to you.
What?
And that is a good analogy.
What the?
Do what you would have them done to you? What's the old saying? Doing to others as them done if they've done to you. Of course, we've all heard that one. Pretty famous analogy.
Maybe that's part of the get
I
go.
don't even think that's an analogy. Actually, I thought it was the golden rule, but apparently it's also an analogy. In Ray's world.
John Cook says, Ray, I wish I had your email right now. I would put such a big smile on your face. It would be unreal. With John?
Wow.
John Cook is offering to send Ray some revenge prawn. That's
Yeah.
that. John
He must
Cook
be.
has a bunch of revenge prawn that he wants to send to Boner Crusher because he wants to put a big smile on Boner Crusher's face. So John Cook, from one Christian to another, we're gonna be Yeah, that's one of Ray's best friends, John Crook, that dirtbag who can't get a job, can't support his family. Yeah, dirtbag John Crook lives off of the government. All right, dirtbag John Crook. All right, can't read, can't write, completely illiterate, dumb as all hell. John Crook is this buddy, and now apparently John Crook has got his hands on some revenge porn that he's going to send over to Boner Crusher and put the biggest smile on his face ever. Or maybe it could just be some pics of his estranged his ex-wife pole dancing. Oh, by the way, you heard Megan Fox is going to be pole dancing pretty soon, right?
Oh, really? No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Well, because of the whole Lip situation, she's going to owe Lip so much money that she's going to be asking LMNOP for pole dancing advice, according to Fleabag. This is my understanding.
Oh boy.
Said it on the show last night. Oh, speaking of reality, 3205 says Clark Stark. Oh, did I miss it? 3205, is that what I'm supposed to go to? I can go to 3205. I wrote down this one here.
To my driveway, taking pictures.
You did it
of my yard.
too far. Yeah, go back more.
I don't know what they're like, where they work. If you were a lawyer, would you want to represent Michelle and John?
No, I would not.
No.
Maybe for about 10 minutes till you get that first call.
So they
look
see all
out
the
the door.
shit they
There's somebody
did.
out there watching your door for you.
Now this year, it's 3205. Now this is when Clark Stark. Now don't forget. Now Clark didn't do it on his own. I requested that Clark Stark go out because I needed to know where the travel trailer was. Very important portion of my life. So no, I instructed Clark Stark to do this, and of course Clark Stark, being the good soldier that he is, was like, I'm off to the hounds, you know. And yes, he was quickly on the road heading over to Boner Crusher's house because I needed to know, all right, for whatever reason, all right. And that's not your business either, Ray. Don't you worry about why I need to know where your travel trailer is. All right, I have to know. Very important portion of my life. All right, well, of course. Quite frankly, I didn't just instruct Clark Stark to do it. I paid him to do it. I said, Clark, I said, here's $12,000. Please go find out the location of the travel trailer. Very important portion of my life. All right, and Clark was like, hey, if I must. And I said, you must, because if you don't, there's a good chance I will die. All right. And he's like, to save your life, Just J Hip, I will be right over there to find the location of this elusive travel trailer. Very important, very important. Thank you, Clark. I do appreciate it. I understand that $12,000 might have played a little bit into it, but no, it was mostly about saving my life. Also, Venom Mercedes.
You could have bought your own travel trailer for $12,000.
I don't want one. I wanted to know where Ray's is. That's what the most important thing is. Chop Chop. It's about where Ray's is. I don't want a travel trailer. I need to know where his is at all times. Very important. And thank you, Mercedes, member, for 5 months. But that doesn't excuse Clark Stark. Clark Stark is still a terrible person for even, taking my $12,000 to go and find out. Oh, look, Chop Chop member for 10 months. Look at Chop Chop. It's weird.
10 months.
10 months, Chop Chop.
Wow.
But yeah, let's see what he says. Let's see. I know he's not going to mention Clark Stark by name, but this is clearly who he's talking about. And yes, I did pay Clark to go out there because the travel trailer is very important to me, Ray. Very important.
Like maybe somebody coming down here to my driveway, taking pictures.
Hold on. I don't want to go much further. I thought he was back on the highway walking through the field, not on property. Which one is it? Because he was in the truck that I loaned to Clark Stark because Clark didn't drive a truck. So what I did was I drove a truck all the way to Clark's house. Then Clark borrowed my truck, all right, and then drove out to the highway, right? Parked on the highway, and then his neighbors recognized the truck. It's okay. This one's an odd one because it was my truck because Clark Stark doesn't own a truck. But then Clark Stark goes marching through the fields to right up to the border of Ray's property. All right. But keep in mind, folks, this is a show about reality. So,
Yeah.
the reality show. The reality show.
Well, I've heard they make a lot of meth in Iowa, so maybe there's exhaust fumes in Ray's area.
Does anyone else live near Iowa? Because I need more people focused on this travel trailer. Living shit, Ray. Nobody gives a flying hell where your travel trailer is. My God, Ray.
Of my yard and my trailer. It's out there in the lot, travel trailer.
Who's he pointing at?
I hope they're proud.
Clark, are you proud of yourself, Clark? I'm proud, Clark. You proud of yourself, Clark?
No one gives a shit, Ray. Sorry. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know he had a travel trailer until just now when he brought it up.
He's pointing into the camera at Clark. Oh, be proud of yourself. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, man.
I'm right over in Nebraska. If I was very interested in your travel trailer, I would get in my Cadillac XT5. It's a wonderful vehicle, and I would drive there, and I would take pictures of your travel trailer all by my lonesome self. Okay, but no, in this situation, I thought it'd be a much better idea to give Clark Stark $12,000, drive the truck up there, give it to Clark to drive by, march through the woods and the fields, up to the border of your property to take pictures of your travel trailer, get back in the truck, drive back to me, give me my truck back, and the photos of the travel trailer. This is Ray's reality of what just happened. I think I'm okay, but I'm not sure. Is this something to bark about? I hope you're okay. You better be okay. Something to bark about.
Right?
All right, I just got a couple more minutes of this left, and then I got.
Not sure if Ray's okay, though.
Yeah, I don't know. A couple minutes left, and then we'll go do our FLEACAP, and I'll send you over to Cooper Pooper Scooper.
Yeah, that's reality. My reality. That's what's happening to me. The people that go after my family.
What?
The people that called things out about my wife while she was laying in her deathbed. And I say that because 7 times my wife bled out, and each time she was close to reaching out to the Lord.
Gross.
One time, her veins had collapsed. Literally, there was 5 people. One of them was on the bed with her, trying to get a vein pumped up. There was 2 on each side, beside them, regardless of what they thought of me. Now, I survived that little part. I'm not happy, that my wife is gone.
Well, I would hope not.
But I'm back on my feet again and doing the best I can.
Well, good for you. Congratulations.
And I am going to protect what I can that's left of my family, even though they're being pursued now.
Yeah, by his daughter.
There's one on there said, how would I like it if they put my daughter's head where her head had been?
Yeah,
Ray. Yeah, that's a reasonable question.
Yeah, the revenge prawn that you said, cool, I'll check it out. All right. So it's okay if it's Megan Fox. But she asked a simple question like, are you okay watching that if it was your daughter's face? Now all of a sudden, that's a major threat. This is terrible. But if it's Megan's face on it, cool, I'll check it out. It's some awesome revenge prawn that Paint Chip sent me. All right? Yeah, the fat fuck friend of yours sent me some revenge prawn, and I loved it so much. Cool, check it out. But if someone says, Ray, what if that was your daughter? Then all of a sudden, look at that, attacking my entire family.
Yeah. No one over here has ever made anything like that, ever.
Garbage.
About anyone.
Yes, you're garbage, dude. Seriously. And this is a show about reality, mind
These
you.
people are something else, man.
They are. By the way, if you could actually just send me pictures of your travel trailer yourself, it'd save me a lot of expenses. I'm at justjhip@gmail.com. Just
Yeah, and then you can put Clark out of a job, Ray.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Clark, he'll be unemployed with no truck.
And then he won't be driving by your place.
He won't even have my loaner truck. No, he won't. He'll be walking everywhere.
As if she ever had anything to do with it. Now, the people who went after her did it because she went after them.
What?
My daughter didn't do anything wrong.
Nobody said your daughter did anything wrong. It was a question. How would you feel if this happened to someone you love? And apparently, very butthurt, whiny, and bitchy about it is Ray. All right? I mean, seriously. All right? Ray's nearly bleeding out over this simple question that Megan Fox said after he watched some revenge porn of Megan Fox, and he said, cool, I'll check it out. But didn't just go that far. He responded to everybody, including Megan Fox, about the revenge porn, telling Megan Fox, cool, I'll check it out. Yeah, like all the Christians do. Yes.
Yeah, and then he laughed about it on another stream.
But they want to make it as if she did. My dad didn't do anything wrong. But that didn't stop him from posting his picture out there on Facebook. You know.
Posting whose picture?
His dad's obit pic that was that people had gotten from Facebook and then reposted it on Facebook, is my understanding.
Well, no, I didn't do that. You didn't do that. Who did that? Someone on Facebook?
Oh, no, I did.
You did?
Oh, yeah, I took the Facebook pic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I put it right up on my very own show. And I said, look, this is Ray Bonecrusher's dad because his name's Ray Bonebreak. Now, bear in mind, I didn't dox Ray. He did it himself over on Paint Chips and the Unwatchables when he did his interview.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The stream is still up over on FLEABAG show. All right. The stream is still up with his name as Ray Bonebreak clearly on the stream. And even Volman tried to do him a solid in the show because he's like, no, clearly it's possible. Maybe your name's not really Ray Bonecrusher. Is that to be true? He's like, yeah, it's just the name I use. And Volman's like trying to get him to look down to see that his name isn't changed. and no, he never does. So no, he outed himself, dummy. He doxed himself, dummy. Hey, Bruce the Moose is here from Oregon. Oh,
hey,
Wisconsin.
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah, maybe he should sing a song like Jay. He would be happier. Yeah, sing a song. Well, Ray's really sad, but I have a FLEACAP to get to, and I've lost interest. But it was a good time, Ray. We had a good time with the show. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. I enjoy it, but I do have a FLEACAP to get to of Tuesday night's wonderful celebration where Slobby, I don't know if you guys know this, but he, do you know where I'm going with this, Ketchup?
No, just finish it. Slobby never.
You know what he did, though? He was very tired. You don't know this part?
No.
He was very tired. See, for 30 minutes, he had
I
danced.
fell asleep early last night. I didn't finish the whole thing.
Well, no, this is from Tuesdays.
Tuesdays I didn't watch, remember?
Oh, yeah, they did a celebration, yes, and no, he was very tired because for 30 minutes he danced a jig. But don't worry, he'll tell this very funny story about 4 times. It's just very important, funny slobby. Here we go.
And now we're going to do a little bit of a flea cap. We're going to do a flea cap. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a flea cap. And we're going to cover the FLEABAG show with flea cap. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful flea cap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful flea cap. A wonderful, wonderful flea cap is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy flea cap. Thank you very much.
Hello, what a day. Oh my God, what a day, I tell you. I'm tired, actually. I'm tired. I mean, I know. No, I'm tired. I'm huffing and puffing because, quite frankly, I've been dancing a jig. For 30 minutes, I was dancing a jig, I say. Ha, 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 that's so funny. Yeah, I can't believe what happened today. I know it's a recommendation, but as we know the recommendations, we know what this means. Germ, it's a done deal. And I could believe it. Benito read through everything. He read through everything. He read all of our, we all wanted it to get dismissed. He read all of our motions, all right, to be dismissed, and he read through them. He saw right through Germ. He saw right through him. Oh, yes, he did. Just saying. And then you saw what happened with these idiots. You saw what happened, Tug. Immediately, he's doing a show. He's talking about bankruptcy, right? He's talking about bankruptcy, and then what? He gets the news, and all of a sudden, his blood pressure goes up, and he has to leave his stream, and then he takes down and deletes the whole show. He deletes everything, deletes the whole show. Not like normal, when he normally just deletes his kids out. No, in this situation, he deletes the whole show because his blood pressure went up because he had gotten the news. Now, we got the news a lot earlier over here. We got the news. And so, yeah, but in the bankruptcy isn't even my deal. I don't care about the bankruptcy, and I know it's just a recommendation. Yeah, right. All right, that's what they're saying over there. It's just a recommendation. Yeah, right. This is not just a recommendation. This is what's going to happen. Well, one thing is, I mean, they're just all Kool-Aid drinkers over there. I just want to know what's going to happen going forward. You think they're just going to be, do you think their leader is going to just be making more Kool-Aid? Probably making more Kool-Aid. I have something to say myself, and that is, Germ's, just going to make more money on it. Yeah, but he's already made a lot of money off of his content and those higher loving candy bars. But he just, he made a lot of money on this whole thing. And so everyone else is just following suit to make money. But what are they going to do when this is over? Because they're not going to even have the show or anything when this is over. Well, and now you know what's going to happen, though. Thank you for the wonderful insight there, Gabe. I appreciate that. But also, you know what's going to happen now is the bar is going to investigate Shockit. All right, because once the case is over, then the investigation into Shockit happens. Oh, yeah, definitely. And hang on, I'm going to get Ray in here. Hey, Ray, you know what I danced to jig today, Ray? 30 minutes I danced to jig, Ray. I was so tired. My legs are so tired. Cece used to always tell me, never dance a jig for 30 minutes. What I did today, Ray, when you get in here. And see what happened is they made me to be the bad guy, all right? Because I attack him the most. I
I attack him the most. So that made me to be the bad guy. But my motion was brought, it's basically the one that brought down Germ. All right, this made me, man, when I saw what Burrito wrote, I cried because I was number one. I was number one. And see, what happened was I called Rich. All right, and because I was so excited. And the minute he gave me confirmation of what it says, like, I'm going live, I'm going live, I'm going live, live, I'm going live, I'm going live. And then I immediately rushed and went live. You know, you are true. That is true. Thank you, Bonnie. We are the Warriors. We are the Warriors. Yes, that's right. That's right. We are the Warriors. We are the Warriors. The true Warriors over here. Hang on, Boner Crusher's getting in. Boner Crusher, are you in here? I'm in here. Well, you're kind of echoing. You're kind of echoing over there, Boner Crusher. Let me see if I can fix it. It kind of sounds like you're in a tunnel over there. Yeah, it sounds like you're in a tunnel. Let me see if I can fix it. I had problems with my microphone earlier as well. Still sounds like you're in a tunnel over there. Let's see if this works. It's not working, Ray. How about this now? Is this still working a little bit better now? Yeah, it works better now, Ray. Hey, Ray! Now that you're here, Ray, you know what I did today? Ray, do you know what I did today? Do you know what I did? Ray! What did you do today? I just got in here and didn't see anything before. Now I danced to jig, Ray. I danced to jig. Yeah, I was dancing to jig for 30 minutes. Thank you, Slobby, for telling that story now for the third time. It was just as funny as the first time. Anyways, one thing I say is get ready. Get ready, Megan and Tug. Get ready. It's coming your way next. Yeah, I'm just saying that too. Get ready, pieces of shit. Yeah, get ready. And Jeremy's going to be held accountable. I'll say this because remember some of the stuff he said. He said I was a man. When clearly, it's the little things. It's the little things you wouldn't think matter. He said I was a man. I'm clearly not a man, and he knows it. He knows it. All right? I'm clearly not a walrus. All right? It's the little things. It's the little things that make up defamation. And he's going to get, and, here's the thing that I did. I watched all of his videos. All of his videos from day one. As part of research. Oh man, you had to work so hard with all of your hard work watching all of his videos. I had to so I could debunk his ass. Every single night I was debunking his ass. Oh yeah, so I watched every single one of his videos. I thought you didn't watch his videos. I thought you said just on Sunday nights occasionally. Shut up, Tangent. But damn it, no. I watched all of his videos, every single second of every video I had to debunk his ass. Of course, that's what I did. Well, I wanted to say something, though. Who's the reporter chick? The reporter, the lady who claims to be a reporter? What, Charlotte? Oh, the reporter chick. Megan Flea. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's lost all of her reputation. It's dirt. Her reputation is dirt now. And that's the thing. Michael Volpe said she used to be a decent person before and a good reporter. Well, yeah, she was when she was working with Michael. She was a good reporter. And then she went off to try and make money, and now she's trash. And her reputation's trash, and she can still try and get breath facts over on YouTube. She can try and get some breath facts. Of course she can. But she'll never be a reporter again. No, she can't do it. Sorry, I got the air stuck in my gullet. But no, she can keep chasing breath facts all that she wants, but quite frankly, she'll never be young because her reputation's dirt now. Yeah, and Michael Volpe had it right. She should have stuck with him and continued being a solid reporter like Volpe. Yeah, that's what she should have done.
But no, she wanted to go ride Jeremy Hill's coattails and Megan Fox's coattails, you know? And you got to remember, I don't want this to be about me. I took on the weight of the world. It was the weight of the world that I took on. Hang on, I got more notes here. I took on the weight of the world. That's what I did. And you know, the thing is, when I was reading Belitho's thing, I was like, wow. And I bawled, knowing I was the one. My motion to dismiss was the one that brought Germ down. And the other thing that happened is when I read Ray, when I read what he wrote about Ray, I cried. But I can't believe I was the main focus, because Belitho knew I was the main focus in this whole thing. I was the main focus of the whole thing, and Belitho saw through it. But now, you know, there's going to be a lot going on. A lot of countersuits are going to be filed, a lot of sanctions, possibly motions. We're all going to be writing motions. We're all going to be writing sanctioning stuffs. We're all going to be writing countersuiting stuffs. And there's going to be a lot going on. And he's going to have a lot to answer for. And there's all these investigations. Oh, yeah, the investigations. Y'all said, too, there's investigation stuff. Really, stuff all over, and then they're investigating the thing. And then I don't imagine, like, when they finish the investigations, and then they're in probably do that, and then they're real lying, you know. Hashtag still a moron. Hashtag still a moron. Put it in. All of the super chats coming in. Thank you. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Strictly. Thank you. Hashtag. Well, and then you got to remember with the CPS, because that crossed the lines, because that crossed Fed lines. And so, and then you look at the guy in California who's not going to be able to help out Germ because it crossed Fed lines is what happened there. And so they're going to be looking at, oh yeah, definitely. And then, you know, but when I saw what they did to Ray, and then I saw what they wrote about Ray, it was horrible. Me too. I cried about Ray too. I was crying about Ray too. Because of Ray and everything. I was crying about Ray. Me too, I was crying about Ray. She told me not to cry about Ray. But I did. Well, we've all been through so much this year. But Ray, I just want to say something. I love everyone. I just want to say, you know, there was times when I said I didn't like Elemental P, but she's really strong, and I love Elemental P, and I hope that she can get back on her feet. I've always said this. I've always been praying for her, and I love everybody and all the support and everybody, and that's just it. I want to make something clear. I'm not walking away from shit, all right? I'm still finishing what I started. Whether it be my fraudominium, all right, I already did the fence. I'm going to continue to Christmas after Christmas after Christmas. I'm going to continue grifting off this kid that I love so much. Forever and ever and ever and ever. All right? The memorial, I didn't even talk about that. Screw that. I'm not even talking about memorial. All I'm saying is I'm not walking away from anything. All right? You know, and you know what? I'm not moving on. I will be proving you wrong forever. Every single time you do a stream, I will be debunking your ass. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, maybe do you think that Germ, maybe he could go live with Tiger King in the jail cell? He could share a cell with him. He probably will. Yeah. I hate Slobby Tim. Can you guys kind of take over for a little bit? Ray's still there too, but actually just Slobby and Tim, you can take over. We can kind of take over here for a little bit. I guess I should go make a phone call or do something. But, just want to say another thing, though. I'm still not served. still not served. I mean, and then they attacked my daughter with the blue tape, which is still on the ground. That's one of the things I wanted to say, too. There should be a law against littering and putting blue tape on your fence post and then on the ground. There should be a law about that. Because there are no laws in Florida where they could get Jeremy Hells for littering on your property. Well, I don't even know that it's about that. It's just the fact that he was attacking my daughter with the blue tape. It was very dangerous, a dangerous situation, And that's the thing. And Jerm, I have children that love me. And Jerm is going to die a lonely old man. All right. And he's lucky. That process server's lucky. I wasn't there when this happened. I would have driven my truck right over him, right on top of him. I would have completely driven him over if I would have been there. I'm watching him apply blue tape. It was terrible. And it was so scary. And, Piper's still going through it today. She's still in counseling over the tape because I was never served. And to be honest with you, what Piper's going through, there's still nights that she can't sleep. It was very dangerous. And that process server, and you all seen him, he was a creep. He had the tinted windows, and he was in the low car, and I was in my high truck, and he couldn't see me. He's a liar. He's a liar. But Jerm's going to die a lonely, lonely old man. He's disgusting. But I want to point this out. Lisa's our warrior. She's our warrior. She's our head warrior. Well, one thing I wanted to point out here is that Tug, he's going through a lot of body changes, this Tug. What? Well, yeah, because he's old, and he's getting older, so he's going through lots of body changes. This just went in a weird direction, Buttercrusher, but I'll let you roll with this one. I'm just trying to say, a lot of these people end up with hygiene problems, which is why he wears a mask, it's the hygiene. And, he's going through body changes is my guess, and that's, but anyways, body changes. The same thing with George, she keeps touching her hair and she gets the oil on her hair and it's shiny and you can tell it's the oil because the bad hygiene of George. And I feel bad, but it's, it's just they're getting old and, just Tug's going through a lot of body changes. Okay, apparently, Tug's going through body changes. This is gone in a weird direction, but, I want to mention something else, though, that I did. I made a steak today. I found one in the fridge, this old steak. So, I threw it out on the counter, and I beat the hell out of that steak, right? I was beating my meat. All right, and I was beating that meat so hard. All right, and I beat it down. And then I made some sauce. You made your own sauce? Oh, yeah, I didn't have any, steak sauce, so I just made my own. What did you put in that? Okay, well, I started off with, some mustard and mixed it in with some ketchup. And then I put a little hot sauce in it. Oh, hot sauce. And then I put some maple syrup in it. Maple syrup, really. Well, yeah, I have a jug of it. It's about 3 quarts in the fridge of maple syrup. And I put a little bit of maple syrup in there to give it a kick. And then I had a potato that I put in for 7 minutes, a 7-minute baked potato. And I tell you, when I put that spread on that sauce on that steak, it was the best meal I ever had. And it was all of the food that I had in my refrigerator. It was all of the food. I had the mustard, the ketchup, the hot sauce, and then, of course, the maple syrup, which I mixed together and make my sauce to put on the steak rub. And then that steak was the best meal I ever eaten. And I had my 7-minute potato. Did you put the baked potato into a baked potato stew again? No. This was just regular thing. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Oh, we got lots to do. Oh, let's see. It's Z's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh, it's Tori's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Jolene's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hang on, one more time. Oh, wait, there's a 4th birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, we got through all 4 of those birthdays, but right now what you can see that's going on is the dominoes are falling. The dominoes are falling very clearly. Well, one thing I want to say is, Tug, he looks nasty. Like, he's very nasty. Like, he looks like he likes young people, and then he walks like a gay. I don't know if you noticed, I was looking at one of his videos, and he walks like a gay, and he also looks like a person who likes young people. Well, that's a nice thing to say, Ray. That's definitely not potential defamation there, so I'm glad you were able to throw that out here in the show. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, throw out a little defamation over here. Yeah, that was a good idea. But anyways, no, I'll tell you right now, they were talking on the news about Guthrie, and they were saying that it's possible that she might have been, like, taking advantage sexually. All right? And this makes sense. I want to point something out. There's a lot of people across the border that come over here that like to have sex with old people. All right? A lot of people that come from across the border, all right, from the southern border that come up here and like to have unwanted sexual relations with old people. Very common of the people across the border. Most, if not all of them, come up here so they can have, forced sexual relations with old people. I just wanted to point that out. Very popular amongst most of the people that come into our country, most illegally. They come over here. Yep, that happens. I mean, I guess. But no, you know what happened though? Just to get off topic, I bet you what happened was Tug probably looked in the mirror without his mask on, and that's what raised his blood pressure. Yeah, that's probably what happened. But the thing is, I got Italian nutrition, and that's the thing. And I used a lot of my Italian nutrition, to make sure I could see this through. I just think they're probably all drinking Kool-Aid. Yeah, and I'm not a walrus. I'm big gal. A big gal, proportionally big gal. And let's remind everyone one thing. Tug and Megan will be paying lips and chips, legal fees, and everything else for the rest of their life. For the rest, I bet you there's a good chance that Megan Fox is going to be asking Elemental P for pole dancing skills, to get catch up. We went in a really odd turn. We accused all illegal immigrants of wanting to have forced sex with old people. It went in a weird turn.
I'm glad I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, we just threw in a little bit more racism to go with some defamation of Tug, claiming yeah, that's what they said. Sorry, Tug, I'm not saying it. That is what Ray Boner Crusher said about you on their show, Tug. Let me point that out for your show tonight. I'm giving you a little heads up on what Ray Boner Crusher said. You look like a guy who likes, and, well, you also walk like you're gay. Apparently.
What?
Yeah, well, he walks like a lady. In his videos where he starts off walking, at the beginning of his videos. Yeah, well, no, he's wiggling his butt. He's wiggling his butt and walking like possibly a lady or a gay. All right. And then, of course, don't forget all of the illegal immigrants across the southern border are usually coming up here to try and have unwanted enforced sex with old people. I'm just throwing out a little racism accordingly. As well, what would you expect from the FLEABAGs? That's what they do. Like, hey, by the way, got a little bit of time for a little bit more racism? We always have time for racism over here. I'm sending you over to Mr. Coop here and after. 123, gift of 5 Just Your Hit memberships. Thank you so much here and after. I appreciate that. If you get one of those, thank here and after. They work hard for their money. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. No, Tug walks like a lady. Yep. He's probably a gay, according to Boner Crusher. Yep, that's what he said. Not just JF. No, I wouldn't, but that's what he said. Anyways, it was a good show. I always like when they sprinkle a little racism into their show. And also a little bit more defamation. It's always delightful. But Have a great day. Go watch Mr. Coop. Thank you. I am doing People Watch tonight. Doing People Watch tonight, 9 p.m. Central Silly Time with Chup Chup, and I believe Faves will be with us. So it should be a good time. Have a great day, everyone. Go watch Coop. Coop, sorry I'm late. I apologize. I had a big show. Here you go. I'm sending you all over to Coop, and as we always say over here,
All the best.
bye.